Why people destroyed for one reason.
Yes, lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
And the devil, and I know a lot of people don't like to talk about the devil, but the devil has done a great job in blinding the eyes of Christians to revelations that Jesus gave us, Moses gave us, Paul gave us. And one of those great revelations has to do with this season that we're in right now, where God says he opens up over us the window of heaven and pours us out such a blessing that there won't be room enough to receive it. And I think a lot of people think when we're talking about the windows of heaven, that there's just this window. The word window in Hebrew is the word yeshod. And what it literally means is from God's throne to your need, financial, spiritual, your home, your family, your health, that at certain times a year, there is a window from you showed a funnel from God's throne to our need. And at that time, God pours us out. If we understand and how to open that window, he'll pour us out such a blessing, there won't be room enough to receive it. And because the church has been taught that's Old Testament, we're in the New Testament, we have missed the revelation that we're in right now. And that revelation right now has to do with the greatest season of prosperity that will pass us by for the whole year. But Tiz, I really believe that in 30 days that window shuts. And when it shuts, those who know how to live under that open window of heaven will begin to see the latter rain. We'll begin to see the end time transfer of wealth. This literally is, if you're watching, it's not a coincidence, the most exciting time, I believe, in the history of the world, because it's the end of the season and it begins a whole new outpouring of God's blessing.
You know, Larry, you taught some things last night in our church here that have to do with the appointed times, have to do with the shadow, which I think everybody needs to hear what you taught last night. But let me just say one thing on that. I was thinking last night while you were teaching, how many Christians just, because we're not taught, we just kind of stumble around hoping that somehow a blessing will come, or somehow God's promises will come to pass. And what you taught last night gives us the understanding that we have to grow on the inside to move into those blessings. You know, I was thinking of the scripture that my people are destroyed because of their lack of knowledge. And the scripture, I would that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers, which is your understanding, your knowledge, your spirit.
Exactly.